Xenagogue Online. Welcome, Guardian. Today we will be looking at the 1320 Legend Lost Sector, Concealed Void. Recommended power level 1320. Champions present, Barrier, and Overload. Burn present, 50% bonus damage to all solar damage within the Lost Sector. Shield element, Arc, Solar, Void. Modifiers present, Locked Loadout. Match game, mismatching elemental weapons versus enemy shields will deal considerably lower damage. Extra shields. Enemy shields are increased from base mounts. Arach-NO. Vandals will drop a red mine upon death. Limited revives. Limited fireteam revives. Gain additional revives by defeating champions. Advised loadout. You will encounter Overload 3 times within the Lost Sector, and they are either in a very long distance or open area. You will encounter anti-barrier 1 time within the Lost Sector, but they will be surrounded by plenty of enemies, which will be an issue if attempting to combat the anti-barrier. With Solar Burn active, we are attempting to maximize your damage output with solar weapons. The only solar bows that will be able to utilize Overload are either from the Season of the Chosen in the form of Tiku's Divination, or from the Last Wish raid in the form of Tyranny of Heaven. We advise you construct your build to combat Overload and anti-barrier. For the kinetic slot, we advise you to take a kinetic bow and will serve as your main red bar damage weapon. For the energy slot, we advise you use Ariana's Vow, as it is best in class with an innate anti-barrier perk and will benefit from Solar Burn. Alternatives would require the anti-barrier mod to be slotted into gloves, and would limit you to assault rifles. Hard Light is a very good choice for this situation due to its innate perk which allows it to switch elements, eliminating other shield types with ease. For a heavy slot, we advise you use a rocket launcher as they will be high in damage, allowing you to blast through health and even alternate elemental shields. A comparable weapon would be Corsair's Wrath, as it benefits from the Solar Burn and will also synergize with particle deconstruction from the seasonal artifact. Loadout using gameplay. Biting Winds, used for red bar damage and Overload stunning. Ariana's Vow, used for barrier champions and damage output to stronger targets. Ascendancy, used for high damage output, as it's the only solar rocket launcher with explosive light. Your first champion will be in the opening hallway after a few red bar enemies. The Overload will reveal itself, allowing you to dispatch it without any outside interference. Your second champion will be in the following large area, an anti-barrier. Focus on eliminating any red bar enemies as quick as possible, as they will become an issue for you if they are shielded by the anti-barrier. Yes, deaths do happen. Ariana's Vow will one-shot the barriers off the servitor, allowing you a quick follow-up for the kill. Your third champion will be in the ending of the large area, on the lower left platform of the exit of that area. Advise to deal with any red bars within that area, then engage the champion from a distance. Our fourth champion will be at the exploding shank section. As it either attacks you from far away or hides around the corner, eliminate any red bar enemies from afar before engaging. Boss battle will be the same as dealing with champions. Eliminate red bars within the area and then deal damage to the boss. Defeating the boss, even if there are red bars within the area, you may open the chest to collect your loot. Be careful though, as they will continue to attack you even though the boss has been slain. This concludes the guide for the 1320 Legend Lost Sector, Concealed Void. Eyes up, Guardian. Xenagogue, offline.